MHT CET, Maharashtra Common Entrance Test, where the stakes are lower but the rewards are still pretty fantastic, could be your fast track to top Maharashtra colleges. With focused prep, even just for a month, you can easily score 95 plus percentile and land a spot in top tier institutions like COEP, VJTI, SPIT, and over 40 other prestigious colleges. The test aligns perfectly with the Maharashtra HSC board syllabus. If you're already acing your board exams, you're basically ahead. The exam format is simple: a 200-mark paper with 50 questions each in physics and chemistry, worth 1 mark each, and 50 math questions, each worth 2 marks. No negative marking means you can take a few educated guesses without the usual fear of point deduction, unlike JEE or NEET, where every wrong answer feels like a body blow. To cross the 92 percentile threshold, aim for around 100 marks, which is quite achievable with around 400,000 students sitting the test in 2024. While MHT CET may see more competition in the future, it's not a beast yet. Start your prep now, and you'll be ahead of 70% of JEE aspirants who will realize too late that focusing on CETs might have been the smarter move. Comedk is your low-key shortcut to Bangalore's elite engineering colleges, and trust me, it's way less of a pressure cooker than JEE. Launched in 2004, this exam is a blessing for non-Karnataka students who dream of studying in Bangalore without going through the madness of state CET. The best part? A lot of seats go unfilled after counseling, so if you play your cards right, you could easily bag a spot in one of the top colleges. The exam itself is pretty straightforward: 180 multiple choice questions, MCQs, covering physics, chemistry, and math, with no negative marking. So yes, you can fire off those guesses without regret. You get 3 hours, and the difficulty level is a notch below JEE Mains, which makes it ideal if you want to avoid the intense stress but still aim for great colleges. Now let's talk about why Comedk is worth your time. The colleges. You've got top-notch places like RV College of Engineering, BMS College of Engineering, MS Ramaya, PES University, and Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering. These institutions offer stellar placements, cutting-edge infrastructure, and a vibrant campus life. Plus, with Bangalore being India's Silicon Valley, you're right in the hub of tech giants and startups, setting you up perfectly for internships and job opportunities. What makes Comedk even sweeter is that it gives you a real shot at these prestigious colleges without having to rank at the absolute top of national exams. With plenty of seats still up for grabs post-counseling, it's almost like walking into a treasure hunt where half the treasure's still lying around. It's a win-win for anyone looking for a strong engineering future, minus the soul-crushing competition. Bitsat, introduced in 2005, and it's been keeping students on their toes ever since. This 390-mark exam sits right between JEE Mains and JEE Advanced in terms of difficulty. Harder than Mains, but not as brutal as Advanced. You've got 130 questions spread across physics, chemistry, mathematics, or biology, and English and logical reasoning. Each subject has its own challenge: 30 questions for physics, 30 for chemistry, 30 for English and logical reasoning, and 40 for math bio. Every right answer gives you 3 marks, but each wrong one deducts 1 mark. So don't even think about guessing unless you're feeling lucky. Now, if you're one of those people who finish early and still want more, Bitsat has a little bonus: 12 additional questions for those looking to really max out their score. What makes Bitsat stand out? It pulls random questions from a massive question bank, so no 2 students will ever get the same paper. No shortcuts, no leaked papers, just you versus pure randomness. And once you're done, no waiting and anxiety for weeks. Your score pops up immediately. Around 400K students take a shot at this every year, and the general cutoff floats around 150 marks. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. You'll also need at least 75% in your boards, with a minimum of 60% in physics, chemistry, and math to even qualify for BITS Pilani, Goa, or Hyderabad, 3 of the most reputable engineering colleges in India. Oh, and did I mention, the price tag for that top-tier education ranges from 25 to 30 lakh, so better start saving up if you get in. No reservations, no mercy. Just you, your preparation, and a 3-hour race against the clock. If you're serious about BITS, now's the time to buckle up. JEE, Joint Entrance Exam, the 3 letters that hit harder than your mom's slipper, started in 1961, back when people actually wanted to be engineers for passion, not because their parents told them to. IIT JEE used to be one mega exam, but in 2013 they split it into two JEE Main and JEE Advanced because one test wasn't painful enough. Main used to be called AIEEE, but they rebranded it to sound cooler. It's not. Let's face it, 98% of you watching this will never see an IIT from the inside, unless you're there for the cafeteria. In 2024, 1.5 million students took JEE, and 900,000 weren't even serious, messing up both JEE and their boards in one shot. That's like double killing your own future. JEE Main is a 300-mark paper covering physics, chemistry, and math, each with 25 questions. You get +4 marks for every correct answer and -1 for every wrong one. Guessing is not recommended due to the negative marking, but you can try it out if you have a rich family. You need 94 percentile to qualify for advanced this year, and by 2025, that's jumping to 96, because who doesn't love more stress? By 2027, expect 2 million students grinding for the same few seats, making JEE the next NEET with a side of existential crisis. So, either start studying super hard if you want to beat your competition, or if you know deep down you can't crack J in time, focus on boards or CET exams instead. Smart work pays off. You either get an IIT or NIT, or you get a good college through CETs or other entrances. But if you blindly chase JEE, you'll end up with nothing and barely pass your boards. JEE Advanced, the VIP pass to IITs, where acing it means top global jobs, hefty salaries, and some serious street cred. IIT grads often score prime positions, dive into cutting-edge research, and rub elbows with the elite. But getting there, that's where the real grind begins. You're up against 2 grueling papers, each 3 hours long, totaling 360 marks across physics, chemistry, and math. Here's the quick scoop. Single correct answers get you +3 points, but mess up and it's -1. For multiple correct answers, get them all right for +4, some for +2 or -2 if you're way off. Numerical answers, no negative marks, but don't get too comfy. Match the following in paragraph questions. +3 for right, -1 for wrong. Only the top 2.5 lakh from JEE Main make it through, and about 16,000 actually get admitted. The cutoff is usually around 40 to 50%, so it's no cakewalk. IIT Bombay's CSE closing rank is about 68, and IIT Delhi's is around 116. With nearly 2 million candidates expected in 2025 and only 16% making it, it's a high-stakes game. Here's the kicker. If you're aiming for a lower IIT just for the name, brace yourself for a wake-up call. If you're from the open category, you might want to start preparing when you're 2 years old, or even better, in the womb, because getting into a higher branch like CSE or IT is less than 0.5% in an average IIT. So, if you're banking on JEE as your golden ticket, remember, even the best tickets can have hidden traps. Around 30% of IIT students were unplaced in 2024, and with rising competition, that number could climb to 35% or even 40%. With 2 million JEE Main takers and only 16% making it, IIT's acceptance rate is under 1%, making it tougher than MIT's 4%. Don't forget, IIT isn't the end-all. If you're heading into engineering, know your interests. Decide if you want to chase that specific branch in a good college or settle for an IIT tag while sacrificing what truly excites you. Have a backup plan like Bitsat or CETs. Stay sharp, or you might end up as just another cautionary tale in the JEE saga. VITEE, the entrance exam to VITEE Velour, ranked 18th in NRF. Sounds fancy, right? But let's get into the real deal. The exam throws 125 multiple choice questions at you across 5 sections. 40 for math bio, 35 for physics, 35 for chemistry, 10 for aptitude, and 5 for English. You've got 2 hours and 30 minutes to get through it, and here's a silver lining. No negative marking, so go ahead and guess, it won't cost you. But here's where things get tricky. You don't see your actual score, just your rank. And the rumors? Let's just say if your parents' bank account's looking healthy, you might just get a better rank. People allege that seats are sometimes bought, with wealthier students landing top branches, while others miss out. Whether that's true or not, it's something people talk about every year. The exam's held over multiple days, and not all slots are created equal. Some days, the test might be tougher or easier. And while VIT claims they normalize scores, students still think certain slots have an edge. And then there's the campus itself. VITEE Velour takes in so many students that the campus can feel overcrowded, which some argue affects the quality of education. Sure, it's ranked high, but that doesn't mean the experience is always top-notch when you're packed into classes. Bottom line, if you're getting into category 1 or 2 based on merit, VITEE can be worth the hype. But if you're paying big bucks for a seat, you might want to consider whether the investment is really worth it. Unless, of course, money's no object, in which case, you've got your pick of seats anywhere. If your mock test scores are still stuck between 20 to 80 overall, it's time to rethink your strategy. Instead of blindly following the JEE rat race, focus on state-level CETs like MHT CET and CET, which have the same syllabus as their respective state boards. By preparing for these exams, you're not only covering CET material, but also your board exams. This double advantage puts you in a prime position. Here's the key. While others are still scrambling to prepare for JEE, many will realize too late that they should have focused on CETs. By the time they switch gears, you'll already be ahead of them, mastering the syllabus and gaining confidence. Dedicating yourself to MHT CET or CET will significantly increase your chances of scoring higher than those juggling multiple exams, and you'll be much better prepared than someone who rushes to study for CETs later. Top CETs like MHT CET open doors to renowned colleges such as COEP Pune, VJTI Mumbai, and ICT Mumbai, while CET offers opportunities at leading institutions like RV College of Engineering, PES University, and MSRIT. The competition is more manageable, and with focused preparation, you can secure a place in these great colleges. It may sound dumb now to shift your focus away from JEE, but this will likely be the smartest decision you'll ever make. You'll have a clear head start over those who realize too late that they should have paid attention to CETs. Don't wait until it's too late. The clock is ticking, and this could be your golden opportunity to stay ahead and secure a bright future.